using the Atom S3 and the S3R with a screen on it to do things in Companion, where you can also shove an LED in the back and it runs over Wi-Fi to connect to Companion. Well, I'd like to also now introduce another thing that's now up on the GitHub, which is a LED matrix clock from AliExpress, which is about $30 Australian. So it's what, 15, 20 bucks US. And if you go over, it basically takes the text that's on the button. If you set the value of the background to over 128 on either RGB or any combination, it will then invert the display. So these come in a range of colors: white, red, green, and blue. They don't come in an RGB version at this point. What's really cool though, is if I do actually open up Companion on this, is that it's a full text display. So it can actually display multiple characters. If it goes over a certain size, it will scroll. Once I get into Companion, because I've closed it before this demo because that was smart of me not. So if I load up Companion, push this button, yes, I'm running an out-of-date version, but who cares? If we look over here at the button that it's referring to, wow, my computer's having a hard time, and we type anything in here, so we can literally type anything in here, it will start scrolling that on the screen. This is really handy if you want to do things like wrap it up or anything like that. My plan for them is to use them on, again, push the button, inverts the thing, so you can see, use it as a camera tally if you want. Anything under 5 characters will display as straight up text. As soon as you add the 6th character, it starts scrolling. You can do variables, you can do time. You can't fit the whole time on here, obviously. It's good for VTR countdown, so minutes and seconds of VTR countdown, which is really handy. The thing I like about it is this will then, again, sit on top of a camera. And then when the camera goes on, I'm going to use red ones for that. These are the big ones. You can get them from AliExpress by searching for ESP8266 Wi-Fi clock matrix. The code for this is up on my GitHub. It is just an Arduino sketch. So you might need to learn a little bit about how to do use the Arduino IDE. There's a new one that I've just been told about, which I don't know well enough yet, but Arduino IDE. That's what it does. It configures with WiFiManager. So when you go back to it, and I'll show you how to do this as well. When you go back to it and you reset it, it'll say boot. If you hit reset during config, it'll bring up WiFiManager. Something that's also really cool about this is it does indeed follow the text that's on there. It checks the background if it's over that certain thing. This also responds as a remote surface for brightness as well. So this is brightness 1 and this is brightness 100. So as you can see, it gets really bright. And if I turn it into invert mode, you could use it as a light as well. Not that you'd want to, but knowing that it has that brightness adjustment built in as well. So based on the, I should show you, based on the surface, when it comes up here in configured surface, you can see the brightness fader just changes the brightness. Really straightforward. That's it. That's what it does. That's as simple as it is. Code is on the GitHub. I should show you that too. Code is on the GitHub. Links there below. There you go. Tells you how to do it. Tells you what it does. Hopefully that's helpful to some people, because I think it's quite helpful. Again, these are the large ones. So they're about an inch and a bit high, about 28 millimeters high. It doesn't, so this has got a real-time clock in it as well, which we're not utilizing. It does have a tilt sensor based on, I think it's a mercury switch in there somewhere. Yeah, it's a mercury switch. So that's how it knows its orientation, but we're not using that either. It's literally just first round. That's what it does. It's really simple. I'm going to shove these on top of all my cameras in big productions, because they're big enough and they're bright enough if I want them to be out there. I've got 4 of the little red ones on order specifically for that. There you go. Enjoy. Hopefully that's helpful for you. All right. Ciao. Bye.